right. I am streaming. I'm going to stream as if there's lots of people here, so I'm going to just get right into it. Okay, so as is usual, doing some programming. As is typical, I don't have the most clearly laid plan, but I had a few ideas that I wanted to explore a little bit. I was in the middle of doing some conversion work with parsing Excel files, and that's a work in progress. Nothing really worth showing on that, really. Like this. This is everything I've got so far. I can export CSV. I'm working on exporting HTML, and I'll have a Eden data structure to export also. And then I want to wrap this up. I think I want to do a Graal VM attempt to see if I can make a binary, but that'll be a project for, I think, a YouTube video or something like that. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. While I'm on this topic, let's kill that. Kill that. Okay. Clamber. I think I'll leave this REPL running. There's no reason not to, really. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. I don't need to worry about that. Let's get that cleared. We'll just see here. Okay, those are the only two things open, which is fine with me. Let's close that window and let's try. So the thing I wanted to try mess around with was my 3D design stuff here a little bit. Oh boy. Right, so let's do So I wanted to see if I could use Openscad to export PNG files and then use PNG files as an input to a tracing algorithm and make a SVG file from by way of Openscad. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter right off the bat. Openscad command line. This doesn't necessarily seem like what I want. Let's check this here. So I don't know that there's anyone tuned in live right now, and that's totally fine. But if there's anyone who happens to see this at any point in the future and you followed recently and I didn't say thanks, thank you for following. I really do appreciate it. I do notice when new people follow, it's not going unnoticed, and it's really encouraging to see the number of follows go up a little bit over time. And you know, if you're looking to engage even more, do you try to comment on my YouTube stuff, or join the chat and send messages. All that kind of stuff is really helpful. And no pressure for anyone, right? You do you, but it's always helpful. So, oh, I just was here already. That's not what I meant. These are the forums. Maybe there's something like this. Looks like I have to find the let's see here. Where does Brew install programs? I also actually don't think it might not be Brew. Users. Oh boy. Nope, that's not. Come on. Seriously? There we go. I need to know where Openscad's saved. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out here. None of this makes sense to me, like where apps are installed on Mac. It seems strange. Open. Like, I just don't know where Openscad is actually run from. That's the thing I don't understand. I know it's installed. Maybe let's see. At least I've got the right file open there. That's good. Maybe this is helpful. I'm not sure. this is not what I want. I don't get it. It's maybe in local bin, could be. That's not helpful either. Where are apps installed? Please tell me. I wonder if Openscad exists as a brew package. Well, that could take a while. Dang, that's annoying. Well, let's hope that doesn't take too long. This is not going the way I planned. At least, so here, while I'm waiting for brew to update, I can maybe sort this out a little bit. So let's reset the view here. I'm kind of interested in, well, that's kind of gross. Let's see. I'm thinking, actually, this might not be quite what I want. Let's do here. FreeCAD, please. So all I'm trying to do is get a PNG image of a 3D model that I produce with my code, and then I want to see if I can kind of make that PNG look nice, convert it into other things, that sort of stuff. So I'm not doing anything particularly weird. I'm trying to just see if I can do it without a GUI, right? Okay, so let's get the REPL going here. Let's move this out of the way now. There we go. Okay, there's already an app at Applications Openscad. Okay. Huh. So now what I don't know is where okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's have a look at this. Okay, that looks like it might be an executable. Maybe. Let's try Openscad help and see. Oh, / probably. Hey, there we go. That's what I need. That is what I need. Okay, so now I just need to make So here, this is what I'm looking for basically. Output specified file. Instead of running the GUI, the file extension specifies the type. Right, so here it looks like I can output, well, it looks like I can output SVG directly. So I'm gonna mess around with that and see what that even looks like, because that's actually pretty neat. I could maybe use that feature. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. This is precisely what I need. So what I want to do now, because I always forget how to do it, is make a create symlink, I think is what I need to do. Okay, this is pretty much what I want to do. This is always the stuff that I forget how to do because I don't do it all that often, you know? I think it's here. Yeah, that's where I want to do it. Okay, so basically I want to do this. I hope this I hope this will work. We'll figure it out though. So path to original is applications, Openscad contents, Mac OS, Openscad. And then the path to the link is going to be user local bin Openscad. Okay, so oops, that's going to be a long list. That's fine. So here, if I do this, what have I done now? Oops. Oh, okay. I did it a little bit wrong. So let's do remove Openscad. I have to try this again. Maybe like this. Oh, no. I always mess this up. File exists. All right, let's try that. I have no idea if I did anything good or bad, but let's give it a shot. So let's get out of here. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if this works. Okay. That's at least working in the right direction a little bit. So let's now go into, ignore. Right, so let's go design cap. So here I've got the file out.scad. So let's try Openscad out.scad, and we'll make the out file asdf.png. Let's see. Ooh. So it actually generated an image. Let's see what it looks like. Whoa. Huh, I didn't expect that. That actually looks pretty cool though. Neat. Okay, so that's kind of exciting. Now what I'd like to do is see what it looks like if I export an SVG. Let it do its thing. Apparently it's taken its time. I think what this might do is split the 3D into, like, it might tessellate it into triangles and then basically project all of those triangles into an SVG. I think that's what it'll end up doing, but I'm not sure. It seems to be taking a long time here, and that if it's doing that, that makes sense because there's a lot of cylinders and stuff, which will really kind of slow the process down. But who knows? Also here, I can maybe, no, that's fine. So the idea was kind of to use that PNG and run it through a tracer to make an SVG. So if that works, well, okay, so I'm gonna let this chug along. I'm gonna go to the washroom for a minute and I'll be right back, and I can actually start messing around with the tracing stuff at the same time. So I'll be right back. current top level object is not a 2D object. I wonder, looks like it might not have made. Yeah, it didn't. Huh. Bummer. Okay, no big deal. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. What I need to do, let's see here. What's my alias again for docs? Oh, that's not what I wanted, but it should be fine. It was like this, I think. M watcher. And I just wanted to watch design. I think that was correct. I hope so. We'll see soon. Okay, looks like it's waiting for changes now, so let's do this. Design file, that's what I need. Yep, we're good. Sweet. Okay, so we've got that going, which is nice. Let's pop back into that spot. Design cap. Okay, so the idea is a simple one. The idea is a simple one, but before I do that, I wanted to see what the SVG output actually looks like if I do a 2D only drawing. So corner plate here is almost what I need, but I need it to be two-dimensional. So let's see. Let's make a copy of this for a moment. We'll do corner plate 2D. And the only thing different actually with it is, well, there's two things. And those two things are, just kill this extrude linear, and we do the difference instead of, well, we do the difference with the whole grid, but instead of a cylinder, we actually can just do circle like this, translate this, and translate it, same X and Y, and nothing. And I think that should work. Oops, in the wrong namespace. Wrong namespace. There we go. Hey, there we go. That's looking correct. Well, let's give that a shot now. So this corner plate 2D, let's try it. It's just going to have a width of 4 and a thickness. It technically doesn't matter here, but I forgot to remove it. Hey. That actually worked. That's cool. So now I have the luxury of being able to try outputting an SVG. Let's just open asdf.html and let's see what this looks like. Oop, it's tiny. It's also a little weird looking, but I do wonder, maybe, just maybe, I could scale this whole thing by 25.4. I wonder if that'll work. I think not. Scale. Ah, I see. Oop. There we go. Hey, there's something. Okay, so I scaled it up from millimeters to inches in theory. Is that correct? Oh, yeah, that all looks right. Let's try it. There we go. Hey, cool. That's pretty neat. Right, so that actually, that's really cool. So I could use that as the basis for a few things. I also kind of want to make my own using my SVG library instead of relying on the Openscad binary. So at the very least, if you don't have Openscad, I could theoretically still make 2D shapes and stuff using all the same code. So that's pretty neat. But now, the other thing I wanted to try, the thing I actually wanted to try, let's cut that out of there. Let's work on something. Let's do well, actually, there's two things I want to do here. Okay, I have to I have to make a step export here. So what I want to do is corner piece. Let's make it 4. Yeah, that looks good. Corner assembly, I think. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. So with this, I do want to see. So let's remove it. Oh. Right. So let's go Openscad out.scad, and we'll make the output ASDF.png, because why not? Now let's open ASDF.png. See, that looks pretty cool, but that's not quite what I wanted, actually. I do wonder, I need to figure out what affects the output style and stuff like that, right? Like the color doesn't match, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but so let's see here. Let's set FN to 100, and let's output this again. And actually, just for a little bit of ease here, instead of this, there, we could do that. Okay, so that's smoother. This doesn't look like a, it looks like a, not an orthographic projection, but a perspective camera. And I prefer orthographic for CAD related stuff. So I'm not certain. Open. There we go. Help again. Let's see if there's options that we can pass in. Okay, camera parameters when exporting PNG. Perfect. projection. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's see. Let's build up this. Oh, let's build this up a little bit. So we have the auto center, view all, projection O. Let's see. Hey, there we go. That's much cooler. All right, so using that, also, what's the oh, wait a second. No. All right. Will this tell me something? As in the dimensions? No? Okay. Looks like 600 by 600-ish. Let's read the help one more time. And let's do another export helper here. CLJ to step is this. Do we have shell in here? Yes, we do. Let's do the same general idea. We'll keep it super simple. Oop. Right, so let out file is split, and then we do PNG here. And here, slurp in the CLJ file, format, load string, do all that stuff. We don't need to run scad to step though. What we can do instead is pass it through. This, by the way, can actually be this. Okay. Do I have low? Let's do. I think that's still valid, right? Yep. Okay. I do need to see that this will actually work. Okay. Gotta focus just for a second. Da 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 da. Here, like this. Actually, yeah, so let's keep the general approach the same here. Yes, so we do it this way. Yeah, so scad block gets right scad, spit scad out dot scad, because it's temporary. Then do shell Openscad, where the input is file. Then all of this gunk auto center, view all, projection, has the argument O, and out will be now I have to make sure I'm thinking about this properly. Yeah, so F here is actually the correct file name. And then here I just do sh remove -rf. The only file I remove here is scadout.scad. Okay, that could work. Let's see. So just like the step output here, we filter complement var, so we've got the whole block, and then we run scad to PNG, where we pass it the file name fout. Let's see if that works. First of all, if I do CLJ to step of the file design/design.cljc, oh, well, first I have to evaluate this. Okay, now if I let this run, that should generate a step file, which I can open in FreeCAD, which is what I want to do. But here, let's check that that worked by opening a file. Looks like it did. Still loading. Ah, there we go. That's very good, very good. Ooh, that's cool. All right, I'm happy with that. Things are working. That's very nice. Okay. All right. Okay, so with that's working. Let's try to run the same idea on PNG. Let's see if it works or fails. I might have missed something. Seems to have worked. So the output here should be a file called design/design.png. Oh, I don't know what happened there. And that seems to have worked. Let's shrink this down again. Uh-oh. My computer is struggling today. There we go. And I shouldn't say my computer is. It's kind of me that's struggling today. Okay, so that's looking pretty neat. I'm trying to... So this isn't going to work the way I was originally thinking, but that's totally cool. So let's think about this as well. So I can export PNGs from using Openscad, which is really cool. What I do wonder is if there's a way to export images nicely from FreeCAD as well. Image. I don't think image means what I think it means, but let's give it a little peek. Anyway. Standard view isometric. What's the draw style? Flat lines, probably the default. Hidden line. Ooh, that's cool, but not what I wanted. Shaded. I don't know. Whoa, that's neat. Not what I'm going for, though. Come on. Flat lines. So flat lines, this seems helpful. Let me think about this for a minute, too. Let's also go to... let's see what a drawing looks like. The whole idea is that the whole thing I'm trying to explore right now is the ability to fairly quickly make some SVG view image data from FreeCAD and or Openscad without too much trouble. The isometric view being the coolest one. But I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see though. That's not what I want. Insert a new drawing. Okay, this looks promising. A4 landscape blah, 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 plane seems promising. I don't want any of this, but that kind of stuff I think I could figure out. Insert a new view of the part. Select a part object. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Let's try that. Oh, okay, that worked. It's not at all what I wanted, but it's a start. Okay. Okay, so this here, scale 25.4. Hey, that's something. Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm going to delete these views and start over a little bit. Please. There. Delete. Those shouldn't still be there. Refresh. Oh, nope. Renderer. Okay, whatever. Uh-oh. Did I freeze things? A little bit I did. Oh, bummer. Okay. Let's see here. Let's just close this. Things are chugging a little more than I would like, but hey, so it is. Maybe I can change that render Well, whatever. Okay, so let's try that again. This time, the first thing I'll do, let me rename this. Rename it, please. Okay, gonna restart FreeCAD for a minute. I think something's going a little weird with it. Quit. Don't save, please. There we go. No, I want this. Oh boy. All right. Let's open the step file. Let's standard view this thing, isometric. Whoop. Okay, that's fine. Now let's go. Where's the? What happened? What happened to the bench view? Workbench toolbar. I might have accidentally dragged it away, but oops. All right, yeah, maybe I will leave it there. That's fine. Okay, let's open up the drawing toolbar. Oh, seriously? I don't know why this stuff's disappearing on me. It's a bit of a bummer. View. Okay. A4 plane. Okay. This union, which I will relabel. Tasks. I don't want to do anything to it. I just want to change its name to corner. Sure. What's this union? These are all bolts. Oh, that's strange. That shouldn't be that way, but whatever. Let's actually just delete those for simplicity. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so let's see what I can come up with here. Looking at just the corner, let's okay. This is way more helpful. Auto scale is nice. Let's do projection that's fine. View from whatever. Show smooth lines. Show hidden lines. No. Okay. Yes, this is exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for. That's really cool. That looks quite nice, actually. So, don't want to do that. Scale. Again, doesn't really matter. You know, let's call that good. Done, yes. Okay. I'm just thinking about how I actually want to go through with all this sort of stuff. Let's see. Well, so let's just get to saving this thing. Save. Oh, that's not, it saved it as a FreeCAD thing. I don't want to do that. I want to do drawing. There's got to be a save or export, right? Page. There we go. Confirm. There, that's what I needed. Insert a draft view. No. Don't want that. Export a page. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Right. So this one will be design. Save that. So here, so I'm looking through the Python console here is the basis. I can start to think about how I can build a script that I can invoke from my Clojure side of things, and then basically get SVG into a data, ingest the SVG into, and then parse it back into hiccup kind of thing, and then have it in my program. But that's all, like, these are all just temporary hacks for wanting to implement these things directly in Clojure myself. Like, to be able to generate this view purely from the Clojure code without having to invoke FreeCAD or Openscad is the goal. This is clunky, right? It's cool in the sense that it's making nice looking drawings for me right out of all of my code already, but it isn't the way I want the pipeline to work. But it's a good start. Okay, so page file, out file, .write. That all looks okay. Now what I'd like to do is try to have a little peek at how weird this looks. Maybe it looks fine, I don't know. Apparently it's a heavy file. Oh, it's just displaying it. Neat. I didn't want to do that. There we go. Oh, okay. It's actually pretty nice. It looks like the... Ooh, interesting. So the paths themselves are actually... Wait, that's the whole thing? That's way smaller than I expected it to be. It's very possible that these paths are huge strings, though. Where's the column number? I guess I hid the column number. I don't know what column number I'm at, but it's probably a pretty big string. Anyway, not a... Oh, it's actually not. These ones, maybe. Ooh, there's some weird stuff going on here. Display none to hide the FreeCAD logo. Yes, that is what I would prefer. Display none. Well, let's open that up as well. Ooh. Oh, no, it works. Cool. Neat, 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 neat. So I can delete this. It's not the one I care about, so I just get rid of it. Before I do that, actually, where's the... So this translate is actually where the position I want this to be in, just for visibility reasons, I think. And now we'll delete this one. Yes. Uh-oh. I made a mistake. That's funny. Whoops. The thing that I'm actually really impressed with is stuff like this, where the path is actually a circle and not just a polygon with facets. That's true. I think that's true. Well, I'll check it in a minute in the browser, but it looks like, yeah, here they're actually using proper arcs, which is really, really quite cool. I'm happy with that. It means this is projected into an efficient vector format. It actually is going to look really nice. And that is what I want, which is really cool. Let's refresh this. Okay, that's good. All right, now let's mess with this translate just to see what's up. Let's make this 50. What? Seriously? Huh. Weird. That's a little weird to me. Let's have a peek here. Maybe it doesn't matter. Oh, here's the other thing. So it's not a single path, it's a bunch of paths. This can be fine. Yeah, I think that's okay, really. It's not a big deal. Right, well, let's not mess with this right now. Leave that as is. Kill that. And I'll be right back. Okay. So at the very least, I have a path to getting crisp SVG drawing outputs from invoking FreeCAD. So in the ideal world, I'm not using Openscad or FreeCAD in the background to do any of the work for me. I just have algorithms in Clojure in my Forge library to do all this rendering and exporting for me from the Clojure data structure that I've set up. But in the meantime, this is really, it's definitely encouraging, and I can make some pretty cool stuff as it is, so that's nice. What I'd like to do now is explore the idea I have as well of doing, oh, that's the wrong file? Why doesn't that exist? I thought it did. Did I delete it? I don't know what happened. I thought I'm a little confused where that went, but let's see here. I guess I deleted it. Well, that's fine. It's not a big deal. I'll just regenerate it. Okay, so now refresh this. It should exist. What's happening? What's going on here? Sorry, I thought I'm very confused as to why this file doesn't exist. So let's figure that out. Let's remove example.cljc as well. Let's just start to clear this up a little bit. Oh, am I calling this with a bad? No, I'm not. That should be fine. All right, let's see what's going on here. SCAD to PNG. Right. Oh, here, see? This doesn't make any sense. This is wrong. Okay, so I need to change up my approach just a little bit. CLJ to PNG slurps correctly the CLJ file, which is F. F out is what I need to call. So SCAD to PNG F out. Here, I need actually to pass in two things. So here I need to do, oops. So right SCAD block makes sense here. Okay, no, we're good. This is the wrong, I need to call this with the proper input file, which is this. There we go. Okay, that should theoretically actually generate something for me now. There we go. Okay. Right, so now using this file here, I want to run that through my little pencil script, which I forget how I set it up. Oops. Okay, so let's mess around with this. And we'll do it this way. I don't think I turned this into oh, I did turn it into a Babashka script. So that actually means it should work on its own. So if I do, let's try. Let's go into design here, list. So design.png is what I'm looking at. So let's copy from dev pencil source main to here, pencil.clj, bb pencil design.png, asdf.svg. I have no idea if this is going to work. Let's see. It did not, and that is fine. That means we can read errors and try to sort it out. How about that, huh? How about that? Okay, let's find the top of this whole mess. Error, exception, could not resolve symbol. Ooh. Okay. I wonder what I've done wrong. That's a little weird to me. Okay. So we should maybe nope, that's not what I meant. Search forward for SVG to paths. Huh. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe things are just shoot. Okay. All right. I have to figure this out now. It's possible that this is the function and I just renamed it and forgot to do that. Let's try that. It's a little iffy, but let's give it a shot. This is clear that I need to spend time cleaning up the various scripts I've started hacking together and come up with a way to keep them organized a little better than I have right now. All right, let's try run that. Nope, same kind of problem. Could not resolve image to SVG. Probably it's now image to Eden. Yeah. Okay, good. That's not actually a big problem then. Okay, and also these are single arity, so I can do this on a few, which is apparently better style. It looks a little weird, but I get it. Keep things uncluttered. The thing that it just doesn't look quite as neat in my eye as if they were aligned like this, but that's fine. I'll stick with good style. And here. Okay. Try it one more time. Well, we'll try a few more times, honestly. Ooh. Ooh, something different. Still an error, but we got past the same problems, which is good. Lost a form. Cannot be cast. Symbol can't be cast. Uh-oh. So now we got some actual problems here. Well, well, well. Okay. You know what I can do as well? I can use vTracer. Directly. I forget the vTracer input output. Input design.png output asdf.svg. Conversion successful. Let's have a look. Design.png asdf.svg. Whoa. I see. So that's not at all what I, well, so I'm thinking about stuff like this, right? So this is clearly a nice definition of a face, but these edges are not crisp, right? So I'd have to tweak variables to get crisper separation of those sorts of things. But it's actually, I mean, as a literal first pass of things, it's really not too bad. Pretty happy with it, to be honest. So this could be quite useful for maybe it's a little easier, it's a little more lightweight than opening FreeCAD and doing things that way. So I could kind of generate neat looking animations maybe a little more rapidly. I'm not sure what I prefer to do. I mean, at the very least I should get my script working, right? That would be helpful. Let's see here. Don't need that. I need this. Let's see what's wrong here. Clojure lang. Where'd it go here? Symbol cannot be cast to number. Yeah. That's true. Line number 138. Resize is failing on me. That shouldn't really fail. Scale. This is just a number. Oh. Max dim is. Oh, I think I'm actually calling. I think everything's working. I'm just calling the arguments incorrectly. So f in max dim f out. There it is. So actually, this should work if I just call it with the right arguments. F in 1. Yeah, okay, it didn't fail. So let's actually, 1 is probably way too small. Let's do 100. Let's try this again. Hey, whoa, wee. So I see nothing, but that's okay. We're stepping things in the right direction. Let's close that. Don't need it. Okay, that looks pretty decent. Save that. Let's go. No. Let's open up Design ASDF SVG. Okay, so there is a path. It's just empty. Hmm. Hmm. I don't see anything. Huh. Okay. Well, let's close this. Yes. Run this one more time. Okay. Okay. Let's get rid of this for a second. Close this. I don't need it right now. This too. Symbolic link. I'm done that. All right. Here. So this SVG isn't working. So let's figure out why that is. The first. Well, okay. Here, I know. Let's open up the pencil script I have here and modify its transforms a little bit. Yeah. So drawing, what am I actually transforming here? So this here, drawing to Eden. I want to make this configurable so I don't have to keep modifying the script directly, but that's a problem for another day. Let's get rid of both of these. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. So then running this should output stuff. Oh, so even that's still not working for me. Pencil. That should have helped a bit. I'm surprised it didn't. There is another thing here. Should change. What problem am I having here? These are 2D, so that's good. The path. I'm struggling with this right now, to be honest. Okay, let's pare down. Let's remove as many weird things as we can from this script. I have here drawing to Eden with the input file is fine. Okay, so image to Eden, Eden to paths, map V into points. This every other point thing I want to get rid of. Path points to polygon, theoretically makes sense. Oh, what have I done here? What's gone wrong now? Oh, this is, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's, run this one more time. Okay. Okay, so something's just not working. That much is clear. Map V to points. Okay, so I have this SVG coming in. Oh, let's check that that's the right. It's not. Oop. Change that. Right. Eden to paths, map cat, split path. So here, get paths just returns a sequence of path elements, which is fine. Then here, this gets a set of map cat split path here probably is merging things back into a single path, right? So what I don't understand is at least I was expecting to get at least a single blob of a shape of some kind, but that doesn't seem to be the case. While I'm here, let's do something here. So I want the let's see what happens if I run vtracer with the settings I have here. Mode, polygon, color mode, black and white, input, design.png, output, asdf.svg, conversion successful. What does this look like? This will probably show something. It's a weird globby mess. I wonder if my thing is filtering that stuff out accidentally. So these remove globs and such. Doesn't seem to be. Okay, clearly there's some rework to do here, which is fine. That's totally acceptable. But let's go up here and let's mess around with these color settings now instead to see what that'll look like as an output. Okay, so color mode is color with these different settings here. P7, F16, G36. These are not necessarily the optimal settings, although that looks pretty good. It is becoming clear to me though that this will not be the optimal way to get nice SVGs out. The clear way to do that is with FreeCAD for sure. So what's the next step? What's a good next step? I could gotta think about this just a little bit. So this Png exporter at the very least is pretty useful, because what I can do with that is make a little set of animations, which would be kind of fun. This might be a cool thing to do as a script too. Let's see. I have another idea. Let me see here. Let's do Openscad Project. I'm just trying to think of different unique ways that I could use simple tools to make good outputs and just kind of learn as I go, you know, to actually get a good handle on the stuff that I actually need to output instead of just guessing what's, you know, everyone's going to need. Is that even making sense? I'm not sure. Okay, so let's go Openscad. These are all other things. This is my library, but whatever. Okay, Openscad cheat sheet, please. Okay. Let's zip on back into the design file and see that I just want to double check the connection here to the watcher. Yeah, it's still going. That's good. So we're getting somewhere. So there's this, if I remember correctly, there is a function called project, I believe. Projection. Okay. So using projection, you can create 2D drawings from 3D models. That's exactly what I was trying to think of. And then export them to DXF, which is cool. It works by projecting 3D model to the XY plane, Z at 0. If cut is true, only points with Z 0 are considered, effectively cutting the object. Okay. Ah, interesting. So that's not perfect, but let's give it a shot. Let's just do a default, really simple projection. It looks as if all I have to do is this. I think. Let's see what happens. Ooh, 3 warnings. 3 warnings. Huh. Okay, this is new information to me. Let's have a look here. What does this turn into? Oop. It's... Oh, I have to do load file design.cljc. There we go. Projection cut. Oh, I think this is what needs to happen. Cut false. Ah, there we go. Yes, still no. That's a bummer. Projection cut. This whole thing is still okay. It's still wrong. Huh. Oh, maybe. No, that doesn't make sense. All right, I need to figure this one out. I think I need to go to the source code on this one. And let's get rid of the projection here for a minute. Oh, weird little glitch here, I think. That was strange, but okay. Let's have a look at SVG-CLJ GitHub. Okay. I need to figure out what's going on with this projection thing, because I thought it would just work, but clearly that's not the case. So let's have a little peek at the projection code. Projection, cut and block. Did I... Right, something's weird here. This isn't doing... Let's try this again. Projection, cut false. sphere 20. Okay, see this here? That's wrong. That doesn't make any sense. Why is it doing that? Let's have a look. Clojure.source projection. Oh, Clojure.repl/source is what I need to do here. Oh. Oh. It's just got to be like this. Projection, false, sphere. What? None of this makes sense to me. Am I, what on earth is going on? Oh. That's really weird. Maybe that's supposed to be an internal. Let's just do. It looks like the function project. Ah, yes. Okay, here. So this, get rid of this. That is what I need. Okay. Don't claim to understand what's going on completely there, but that's a 2D projection of the thing. Strange looking thing, but it works kinda. So let's do scale this bad boy. Scale. Let's rearrange this a little bit. My brain. Okay, here, so we're gonna take whatever assembly, corner assembly. I'll do 4 1/4 inch, like that. Yeah, but I want this order. Oh, this is now wrong. Oh, that's not what I meant. Actually, that is fine. Project. Please work. Oh, calculating. Might take a bit. Okay, so using that logic now, I can make Openscad out.scad output can just be design / ASDF.svg. That's not what I intended to do. Ignore that. Am I already forgetting stuff? Clearly I am. Taking a while. Right, so of course I can also look at this file that, or function I wrote here to see the abort. Wait, what is happening? That's, I'm not trying to, Let's try one more time. And we'll, instead of trying to put it into the folder, let's just do that directly and see what's going on. I don't know why it's trying to launch the GUI. It shouldn't be. I'll let it run for a second. Right, did it work this time? I think it did. It did. It just didn't like putting things in a folder for some reason. Okay, so I've got this mechanism to make 2D projections at least, which is pretty cool. It's a little clunky. Like I'd have to build in some logic for good display and everything like that, right? Because what I lose here is the holes, right? And this isn't right here. I don't want the bolts. I don't need the bolts there, right? So there's a few elements of this that are not perfect yet. But this is a good start. This is reasonably promising. Trying to think what things would look like if I'm looking at the wrong bit of my code here. If I change this to cut, what does that end up looking like? Nothing? Oh, still calculating. Let's change the params FN down to 30. I'm surprised that that slows down that much. Ooh, ooh. Huh, that's strange. Let's see what that looks like when we output it to an SVG though. Let it calculate that for a moment. Huh. Kinda? It's not good enough though. But let's see here. Everything is one path, isn't it? Yeah. These are almost certainly with just a really rough glance, it looks like it's all straight lines. There's no actual curve data. So that's something I lose doing this versus using FreeCAD to generate an SVG. All kinds of pros and cons with all this, with all these approaches. That's okay, that's part of the deal. What would be neat is to have a peek at project, save that. There we go. What I'd like to see is what this would look like if I rotate the thing. .45 0 Let's do it all this way. So that's going to look strange, maybe. Might look cool. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. What? Right, so projection ends up being a silhouette, right? And if I don't do that, let's reset this. Okay, so I'm turning it not the way I really wanted to. What if I do negative? Negative. Let's also put the axes back on. Actually, no, what I want is the top view. Yeah. Okay, so, right, if I project this now, that turns this into a silhouette, right? That's what I think I'll see. Yes, okay. Right, so what I would have to do if I want to use there's not really a way that I could use a bunch of projections to really make a high fidelity hidden line image. that'd be probably not the right way to go if I'm being honest. Let's also change this for a moment. This should be 30 degrees-ish. Oh. I'm like doing a really cheesy, not correct projection. I'm a little lost here. Oh, of course, these are also the wrong, these are, this should not be like this. This should actually be pi times half, right? Okay, kinda. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. All right, let's do this. Oh, quarter inch, not inch, quarter. There we go. We're close. We're getting a projection that looks kind of right. Now this one will be different again, I think. Oh, that's just wrong. Hey, there we go. So that's not technically completely correct, but it's close. Right, so if I leave it that way and project it, it makes a silhouette of that exact shape. Then theoretically I can get the outline shape, but what does it look like if I do cut of that? I think it won't work very well either. Or it disappears entirely. Yeah, cut's not real in that case, eh? Cut. Let's have a peek here. Oh, you have to. Oh, okay. I think if I do this, translate 0, 0, negative 1, 2, let's do a small-ish translate. And then I cut. I think it'll cut along the. Yeah, okay. I see what's happening. Right, so I could get a slice of the shape at any point. Kinda. It's very confusing to see. It's pretty cool though. This gives me an idea, actually. I, Is it gonna look right? Okay. I have a creative artistic idea that just came into my head. It might be fun to do. What I want to do now actually is save that. To an SVG. Let's see what it looks like. I mean, it really won't surprise me all that much. Super weird, but I love it. So what would be really fun let's see if I can brainstorm this quickly with a little. Let's change up. Okay, so the idea is something along these lines. The CLJ to PNG thing, I can use that to save a PNG image of the shape I'm working on. And let me double check that I can change. Let's do a corner piece here. Oh, let me comment this out and get back to a simple shape. Corner assembly 4 0.2525, please. Save that. That should render relatively quick. Let's scale it as well. Just for simplicity. Actually, in this case, I don't need to, because I'm just doing PNG image exports. So, all right, here, actually, there is one thing I do want to do, and that is translate this. So here, translate it -2, -2, 0. That should center it about the z-axis, right? Kinda. I mean, that looks. It doesn't look right by the weight. Like, it looks incorrect. But let me. How did I do it again? Give myself a minute here. Okay. The corner piece here is a union, and here I'm going to color it a different color. Let's do 0.8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.6, 0.5. That should work, right? Yeah, it's got weird transparency to it. Let's go Oh, I can do this. CLJ to PNG of the file design/design.cljc. Oh. There we go. Okay. Oh wow, it even does have the transparency to it. That's pretty cool. All right, so now the trick. Let's make a turntable animation. And what that means is just using F and SCAD block. We're going to do the same kind of approach here. Okay, write SCAD. That's good. SCAD out. Actually, let's spit it into anim slash. Yeah, that should be fine. And then here, it's a little riskier. Well, it's a little different. Let's make a new thing here. Let's do open SCAD help. Gotta go soon. Don't have a ton of time left, unfortunately. Oh, good. So here, this camera, I don't know. Oh no, let me think about this just a little bit. Here, I don't need this file necessarily. I want to do well, let's see what happens when I do something like this. Oh, color scheme I can change. This is what I was looking for. Or this is much nicer. What is this color scheme? View preferences. Tomorrow night. Okay, that's nicer. Oh. Sure. Let's see. I wonder if that'll work. Let's check. It does. Unfortunately, I don't really want the black background, but it'll be okay. Also, this this alpha is projecting it. This alpha doesn't totally work for me. It's not true alpha. See that? It doesn't, you can't see the piece inside there. It's just with itself? What's the deal with that? I wonder if it's because I'm doing this here. Like if I did it instead on the plate, corner plate directly. Like this. Doesn't seem to make a difference. Okay, well, let's get rid of that then. Reads a little bit easier. It's still not great, but that's fine. The color is also strange. I don't love it. Ooh, that's kind of neat, but sure, it's beautiful. Okay, so using that, let's try to make this thing do something nice for me. All I want it to do really is output a sequence of PNGs. That's the whole idea. To do that, all I really want is this shell for range. Oops, for a range 0 to 360, step size of 10, so it's not a crazy amount yet. Oh yeah, I messed that up. There. Right, what I want to do is try to run basically this. nm slash and the out is string. Oh, no, format format. I always forget how this works. Nope. Oop. I always forget this. Clojure format. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Format. There we go. Okay. So that's that, except nothing's changing, so it'll just make a bunch of images with no distinction, which isn't helpful. So instead what I need to do is, oh, also, actually, I want to put this in a folder. Hopefully that works. It might not, but we'll see. Okay. Right. Now I try to do camera. Rotate Z. String. Rot. X is 0, Y is 0. Yeah. Z is A. Let's see how this works. CLJ to anim file. Do all this same gibberish, basically. Only thing here is slurp that, filter, complement this, and blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Instead of running that, I can try my hand at scad to turntable anim. Let's see what this does. Ooh, bummer. Also don't need this let statement in this case. So why is this not running this? Do. Oh, I don't need it in a do. I need to make the file first. Oh, I didn't pass anything. Wait, no, that's the wrong spot. Here, format. Right, I need to pass in the name. Let's try again. Okay. Might work. Ooh. Ah, bummer. Well, I mean, I could also do... I gotta go soon, so this is another hack situation. So instead of doing this out here, I can make a lot of files. Rotate the whole block, write that file out to anim/whatever, save that as a PNG, and that, so it'll keep overriding scat out. Oop. Oh right, I have inside a for loop I need a do to lock it together. It's probably a bad idea to do it this way, but let's try it anyway. Oh yeah, and of course now this I don't need anymore. See, that's the whole point of doing it the silly way. Huh. Whoa, okay. That's pretty promising. Let's do turn PNG sequence into video. Another magic one-liner coming up. F image 2 size. I don't know. I'm gonna guess that that's gonna work. Image %03 d.png vcodec libx264 surf 25 pix format YUV 420p out.mp4. Let's see if that'll work. It might not. Or it might. Ooh. It's amazing. It's very possible that all of these are exactly the same. It's possible that the here, this didn't actually do anything. I have the right number of images coming out, but not the Well, I'm gonna call it a day. I'll have this figured out soon enough, but that's gonna be it for my stream for the day. Been a nice quiet stream. If there's anyone watching, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna grow the channel. I'm gonna grow my YouTube channel too. All that kind of stuff. Any participation from the side of the viewers is always appreciated. I hope everyone has a good day. Take care of yourselves and stay healthy and stay safe as much as you can. I will be back tomorrow. Have a good one.